Here's a 1963 Morgan drophead coupe. All Morgans, in fact all British cars, have a tendency to overheat. So we're changing the radiator on this one, and we're going to put in an aluminum one, and hopefully that'll solve the problem. And the aluminum radiator is right here. So we'll keep you posted on that. The grill is out, the radiator's been drained, and now we're taking off the hoses, and the radiator will drop down in the front, and then we'll put the new one in, and voila. I think the problem will be solved. We'll keep you posted. Okay, back to the 63 Morgan drophead coupe. They're ready to take the radiator out, the old one, and see if that can be done. Sometimes a little difficult. You have to worm it around. The only way you can get it out is the way it is. It has to drop down from the front.
There it is.
And the grill has been taken off, and the front bumper, and there's the old radiator out, just like that. Now the next step will be to put the aluminum radiator in, hook up all the hoses.
Oh, we're going to take the sender out and put it in the new one.
And take the temperature sending unit out of the old one, put it in the new one. Hook the hoses up. And a few other little things. And then we'll be able to try it out. But we'll probably replace the carburetors on this one before we even start it up, because I've never been happy with the carburetors on this car. They're a later type, I don't like them, and I have some of the older ones, SUs, that I know that are much better. So we'll probably put those on before we try and start it. And we'll get back to you.
Hello. What we have here is a Morgan Spares plastic fan that's a replacement for the original metal fan. The original one has 4 blades. This has 6 blades. Although this fan is a little louder, it pulls a lot more air, and it's a good upgrade. Right now I'm taking out the original temperature sender. These are actually in 2 pieces. Sometimes they don't come apart, but they're actually 2 pieces. And these are getting kind of rare. This is called a TT1200. And I'm gonna put it in the new radiator right in here. And it feels like it fits. And that's it. All right, we'll get back at you in a little bit.
Okay, we're going to try the new aluminum radiator in the 63 Morgan, see if it fits. If it doesn't, well then we'll have to make some changes.
Yeah. Let's get the fog light out of the way. Let's try this way. That's better. Okay.
Yeah, it's going to work. Now we'll have to get the bolts and put the rubber pads underneath where it mounts on each side.
Some rubber,
And then we'll
rubber things.
we'll get back to you in a few minutes on that, because we'll probably have to get some bolts with the lock nuts on them. Anyway, I think it's gonna fit, and we'll get back to you. Here we are back at the 1963 Morgan again. Just finished putting the aluminum radiator in the car. And got the front end back on, the grill, the bumper, and so forth. Move over here and get a little better look at it. Also put in a new thermostat. And let's see. We'll have to put a new recovery bottle on, which I have. That's nothing big. Anyway, it looks pretty good. We ran the car. I warmed it up for about a good 15 minutes, let it idle, and the temperature got up to 160 and stayed right there. And that's just exactly what I want. Go around and take a look at the other side. And there it is. So now I'll have to get back to the other Morgan that was wrecked and work on that. So that's it for this car.